Principles of Inheritance and Variation Part 5 in the Chromosomal Theory of Inheritance. In this video, you will be learning about chromosomal theory of inheritance and gene concept. Mendel was not very successful in explaining his theory as he could not communicate his ideas, and at that time genes remained undiscovered. His mathematical derivations and explanations of biological phenomena were also not accepted by many. Now, the chromosome basis was put forth by Saturn and Boveri independently in 1902. Both had concluded that genes are contained in chromosomes. Allelic genes present in a heterozygote would segregate independently because the chromosomes carrying these genes segregate when the sex cells are formed. In order to accept the conclusion, we had to understand the behavior of chromosome in the light of Mendel's assumption. Every organism has a fixed number of chromosomes. The nuclei of the gametes contain haploid chromosomes, and these of the zygotes have the double the number or the diploid number of chromosomes. At the time of meiosis, for the formation of gametes, the pair of chromosomes of the diploid sets undergo pairing. Chromosomes of each pair segregate independently of every other pair during their distribution into the gametes, and this is similar to Mendel's law of independent assortment in the segregation of factors. During the fusion of haploid gametes, the homologous chromosomes from the parents are brought together to form the diploid zygote. The chromosomes maintain the structure and uniqueness during the lifetime of the individual, whether they are observable or not. From these points, it is evident that a clear parallelism exists between Mendel's factors and chromosomes, and there is a firm basis for Mendel's law of heredity in the behavior of the chromosomes during meiosis and fertilization, and therefore the chromosomal theory of inheritance was proposed. Now, let us look at the postulates of the chromosomal theory. The factors described by the Mendel are the genes, which are the actual physical units of heredity. The genes are present on the chromosomes in a linear order. Every organism has a fixed number of chromosomes which occur in two sets which are referred to as diploid. A pair of similar chromosomes constitute the homologous pair. Of this, one set is received from the male parent and other from the female parent. The maternal and the paternal chromosomes are contributed by the egg and the sperm respectively during zygote formation, but only sperm nucleus is involved, proving that chromosomes are present within the nucleus. The chromosomes and therefore the genes segregate and assort independently at the time of gamete formation as explained in Mendel's law of segregation and law of independent assortment. Now these are the postulates of chromosomal theory. Look at the similarities that exist between chromosomes and the genes. Now, both chromosomes, and if you look at column A and column B, would you be able to identify between chromosomes and genes because they are almost similar? So, if you look at chromosomes, they occur in pairs. Genes, they occur in pairs. Segregate at the time of gamete formation such that only one of each pair is transmitted to a gamete, segregate at gamete formation and only one of each pair is transmitted to a gamete. Independent pairs segregate independently of each other. One pair segregates independently of one another. So here if you look at it, there is a parallelism existing between chromosomes and the genes. So let us look at gene concept. Genes are transmitted from parents to offsprings and are responsible for physical and physiological characteristics of an organism which are present inside the nucleus. Genes are present on the chromosomes. There are several genes that are located on the chromosomes. In man, about 40,000 genes are located on 23 pairs of chromosomes. Genes are arranged linearly on the chromosomes like beads on a string. A single gene may have more than one functional state or form, and these are called as the alleles. Alleles can be dominant, recessive, codominant, or incompletely dominant. And the genes can undergo mutations and which are sudden and heritable changes that are induced by physical and chemical mutagens. Genes also exhibit multiple allelism because there are more than two alternate forms, then it is known as multiple allelism, and genes are capable of showing the multiple allelism phenomenon. And genes undergo duplication by replication. Genes are responsible for the production of proteins and enzymes, which show their expression by manifesting in physiological and morphological aspects. A gene contains information to synthesize a polypeptide. This is present as a sequence of nucleotides, which is known as the nucleotides which code for an amino acid, and this is known as the codon.